Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading will be about Michelle Williams and Mathew Knowles. I'm going to be seeing if these two were having an affair, right? My intuition led me to have this reading because something in my spirit told me that something might have been happening. So let's see. Before I start asking the specific questions that I have here, let's just see what's the energy. Okay. I'm getting a vibe of growth. Not just that, a woman here that was doing good, but something shady happened. A shady departure. In collaboration. So let me see. What's going on with this money? Right? What's going on with this Eight of Pentacles? What can be shown to us? What's going on with this? I'm seeing that it brought issues. It brought, I don't know, it's telling me that it brought pain. Energy of betrayal, energy of being in one's head, one's mind. I don't know, it's telling me a lot of frustration to have this abundance. What's going on with this woman? Speaking of money and confidence, so it's telling me that she was getting money and it was building her confidence. What's going on? But at the same time, it had to do with something shady with this Five of Cups. A man that was far away from home. It's telling me he was married because I'm seeing this ring on his finger. But it's telling me he was dealing with shame and disgrace. The Five of Cups represent shame and disgrace. Shame and disgrace, being away from home, but him looking back at his home. There's memories here between these two. I don't know, these two have some sort of history together. The Queen of Swords. Woman knew what was going on. What can we say about this woman? Who's this woman? Who knew? Is it his daughter? Is it his wife? The Hierophant, a religious woman. The Ten of Cups in reverse. And let me just say that I pre-shuffle these cards. So sometimes, you guys know, I shuffle crazy. The cards come out in reverse. It's telling me matriarch. I don't know why it's being phrased to me because usually it's kind of like they say the man is the head of the household, whatever. I don't care for stuff like that. I feel like all that's old-fashioned bullshit because that hasn't gotten anyone anything in these modern days, trying to act like, oh, men should be the head of the household. But if the man is a fool and if he's an idiot and if he's cheating on his wife and destroying the family, then it's just exploitation. So all that's bullshit. It's supposed to be about equal partnership. I get some people for religious reasons want to be that way, and you do whatever's right for you. But I'm just sharing my opinion. What I'm seeing, though, is that a head of a household, a matriarch, marriage again with the Hierophant, his wife knew what was going on. The King of Swords, he was trying to hold secrets. Ooh, okay. So this is really deep. What can I see here with this walking away? The Eight of Cups represent walking away. What can we see? Okay, I believe, yep, all these cards flew out in reverse. He stopped communication with the Eight of Wands in reverse. It's saying that, and it's telling me that he does. Like when things don't go right, or when he feels like things are sticky, he walks away from it and he closes all communication. The Eight of Wands in reverse represents someone closing communication. The Three of Swords is telling me that this was heartbreaking to the woman, Michelle. I gotta just call it as it is, right? I'm seeing that they had to both stop because things, I know I keep saying sticky as like a theme here. It keeps telling me that things were getting too sticky. These are two people that are embarrassed, two people that are hiding. This is an interesting Three of Swords. I don't know if I said Three of Wands. This is an interesting Three of Swords because it's telling me that it was shame here. What I'm seeing is that this is actually really deep with this Goddess of Water in reverse. It's telling me she hasn't gotten over it. It's still in her energy. It's telling me that she wanted growth from this man and that she even wanted a baby. Yeah, that's crazy. Not just that, it took a blow to her finances. It's telling me she became trapped and that it limited her options. Let me see, why did it limit her options? What can we see? Because it was a disgraceful situation. It made her weak. Not just that, the Page of Swords, people were gossiping. Ooh, this is deep. People were gossiping. And it's telling me it made her awkward. Because it put her in a sort of coward predicament. Not just that, this shit had a lot of bodies with the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords can represent a lot of, I don't know, it's telling me a lot of lies. This one's telling me a lot of lies with like a bone collector. Like a lot of drama, a lot of tea, and this woman just picking it up as she goes along to like hide the disgrace. Also, let me just say, guys, I know like people want me to have readings for them and all that, but definitely do not ask me in the comment section how to have me do a celebrity reading. Even a personal reading for you is in the description box. It's not in the comment section. So I said for what it's worth. There's a lot of secrets here with this marriage. A lot of shame, disgrace. Let me just ask, did Beyonce and Kelly, do they know for sure what was happening with Beyonce's dad doing this? Oh yeah, you can hide shit from them. It's telling me that it's I don't know, it's telling me it's like an inner secret. That there was a lot of hiding, but people knew. Not just that, it's telling me, yeah, people knew with the Three of Swords. You see this shit, right? The Five of Swords representing a liar again, doing shady things, and the Three of Swords represent heartbreak. I asked if Michelle, excuse me, their names, it's too much. If Beyonce and Kelly, not Michelle. I was asking basically if Beyonce and Kelly knew like what was going on. It's telling me that they didn't at first. They had their suspicions with the Five of Swords. They felt like, something's not right, but it became known. Let me ask, why did it become known? Why did it become known? Okay, shady energy. Oh, the divine exposed it. Not just that, when, and this is just what it is, guys. I'm sorry, but it's telling me that this Michelle, she's an alcoholic, or she does drugs. It's telling me alcohol. I know she's supposed to be a Christian woman, whatever, to that. But it's telling her with that. It's telling me that she was talking too much under the influence because of guilt. What else can we see? Yeah, she had to. You see how I was telling you under the influence because of guilt? The Four of Cups. She was dealing with some serious guilt that she tried to confide what she was going through. Not just that, I don't know, it's telling me being tricked. The ladies acting like they cared, acting like they were going to help her. It's telling me acting like they were going to support her. What else can we see? It was just an energy of judgment. It's just that they wanted to know the truth with the justice. Family. Beyonce wanted to maintain her family. Not just that. It's telling me that this had a lot of implications to do with money, payment. It's telling me people were supposed to be paid particular money, but things got weird. It's telling me, it's saying that after this discovery was made, people just wanted a payout. So I would say, like, I don't know if this is public information, but I would just say, like, look, if you can, again, I don't know if this is public information, but see if you could find out, like, if people's salaries or whatever you want to call it was increased, and if this Mathew Knowles took a hit. Because it's saying that the mother was paid a shit ton of money, like her salary, whatever she has going on with, like, the whole that whole girl group, Destiny's Child. It's telling me that the mom money increased. It's telling me that Beyonce money increased. It's telling me that Kelly's money increased. Sort of just like, I don't know, to keep the secret. What else? Yeah, more things behind the scenes. The Empress represents behind the scenes energy. What else can we see? Because of secrets. Okay, that's really deep. What's going on with this collaboration? So it's funny, like, I didn't even have to really ask any questions. It just came out by itself. What can we see with this collaboration? The moon, things that's hidden relationships, hidden discoveries. It's telling me unanswered discoveries. Projection. It's telling me a ton of lies. So this collaboration, that Three of Pentacles, had to do with a lot of lies and weird shit. What else can we see? What else can be shown to us about this situation? The Star. These people are keeping things hidden. It's telling me a lot of shit could come out about Beyonce, her family, her father, this Mathew Knowles. The Hierophant. Not just that, it's telling me he betrayed his vow to the Most High, that he's been cheating, he's been doing a lot of fucked up shit. But it's telling me this was like the final straw with the Hierophant. Not just that, where there's smoke, there's fire, the Knight of Wands, red flag. This man, he can't keep it in his pants. He doesn't know how to act. Okay, now let me get into more interesting questions. Right, let me move this to the side now. Let me see what I want to ask. Like, how does Kelly just feel in general about all of this? It's telling me pull from this deck and this deck. So let me see. How does Kelly feel about all of this? Not Kelly, Michelle. Again, their names. My apology, guys. How does Michelle feel about all this shit? All this shady shit with her having an affair with Mathew. What can we see? Okay, the Empress. It's telling me that it was good for her pocketbook. It just is what it is. Well, with this Empress, it's telling me that she has certain perks more than the other women. This is so deep, guys. This is probably why, sort of just like, she was like the last one standing. Like, obviously, Beyonce and Kelly, they're like in, right? They weren't going to be kicked out the group or anything like that. But it's funny, like, all the other women didn't stay, but this one stayed. And it's telling me that, you know, like with these Christian women, sometimes these Christian women keep the biggest secrets. These can be like the women where it's like their father has been raping them for like years and shit. And then they might have had like 2 kids, like from their dad. Like, you know, like, I'm not saying like all Christian people, but sometimes this is like a thing with like Christian people and Christian women keeping secrets, holding secrets. It's telling me that she was like the last one standing compared to the other women, because what was going on behind the scenes with the Empress again? What else can we see? It's telling me it was a burden though. A burden of lies, a web of lies, the 5 of Swords energy. It's telling me, I don't know, she dealt with a lot of heartbreak and sadness. What else can we see about this heartbreak and sadness? The universe, it's telling me that she feels guilty, even with the divine. But why she was doing it? She was doing it for money. It's telling me that, it's true, that she was getting a lot of perks, a lot of benefits. What else can we see about this? Okay, sideways energy. It was an injury to her. The 9 of Wands represent an injury, which is deep. It's telling me an injury. What else can we see? The Chariot, she just wanted movement, though. She just wanted money and movement. Also, she was strategic with the Ace of Swords here. This is a woman that used this as some sort of strategy to have a strategy for money. Again, that's why she was the last one standing. What else can we see about this? And I'm going to move on to the next slide. She was in love. I was going to ask separately, but it's telling me she was in love. But it's telling me she got too greedy. She kept trying to take more from him. And just so you know, like people that aren't aware of this deck, the bear is the man and the bunny is the woman. I didn't make it that way. This is just the nature of the deck because this deck represent like a couple that went to a theme park, blah, blah, blah. It's telling me that she wanted more. She was getting greedy. It's telling me she had a lot of perks, benefits. It's telling me like being out on tour. Let's just say, because I know at that time it was just like Kelly and Beyonce. It's telling me like, let's just say if those ladies had to go to sleep early, right? Because it's like, okay, we're on tour and there's a lot of things going on. Be asleep or be in bed by like 9, 10 p.m., whatever, right? It's telling me like this woman, she was out living her best life. Like, this is just what I'm getting. Like, she wasn't really known like that. Like, she can sneak out and just live her best life. She had a lot of benefits, a lot of perks because of this love. Yeah, was she interested in him? Yeah, but he really wasn't into it like that, is what's being told to me. She was the one that cared about him more. Not just that, it's telling me she got greedy. What's in the middle of this deck? Five of Swords again. You see how the Five of Swords is always popping up with these women, or this energy, I should say. Secrets. It's telling me that they were just both doing too much. They were just both doing too much. What's going on with the next slot? Okay. This Queen of Wands. It's telling me that she was flaunting shit. She wasn't being smart. Like, even though she was being strategic, it's telling me she didn't act like a woman that knew her place. Because it's like, okay, if you're a mistress, like, be humble. This is giving some really deep energy, guys. Let me just say that. Some really, really deep energy. It's telling me she got too comfortable. That when you see her all hunched over looking like an imp, that's just her trying to play a role. But this woman, it's telling me she has some sass to her. She has some fight. And it's telling me she didn't have any issues exploiting this man. It's telling me this man had to come out the pocket. The King of Pentacles in reverse. When the King of Pentacles is in reverse, it represents a loss of business, a loss of money. It's telling me he had to come out of the pocket. What else can we see about this? Because it's telling me she was just doing too much and he had to come out the pocket. Because of secrets, keeping secrets, the Two of Pentacles, lies, things that are hidden with the infinity sign, him trying to keep the peace. It's telling me her hinting at things. It could be something silly like her saying something, because this is just what I'm getting intuitively, guys. Let's just say like they're having conversations and she's like, oh yeah, I don't want to go home because like this is an awkward situation, but if I have to go home to have my sanity, I'm gonna go home. Like, the money just isn't worth it. It's not even like enough money, right? So he could get the hint, like, okay, I have to pay her more, or I have to alter her contract or something. It's telling me it's true. What else can we see? He was in a pathetic state because of this love situation. It put him on his knees because of how serious this shit got. Not just that, he tried to keep it ongoing to appease her. This is deep. What can we see about the future slot situation with this? All right. Yeah, these people, they have a lot of secrets. They have a lot of secrets that they're hiding. The Seven of Wands, the Seven of Staffs, again, in front of the Chariot. Not just that, when cards come out like a cross, it represents a sacrifice. These two people are sacrificing a lot. It's telling me sacrificing courage, sacrificing putting out the story. And this is what I'm getting, even sacrificing their relationship with the divine. Maybe this is why this Michelle, why she tries to be so devout and shit. Because she knows that she's a homewrecker. She feels guilty. She's receiving a lot of bad energy. It's just what it is. Shady movement, shady actions, the Chariot. The Knight of Swords. These people are both stupid. These people are both fools. They brought a lot of negativity into their life, into their worlds, is what's being told to me. What else can we see? The King of Swords is telling me he has something going on with taboo, that this isn't his only victim. And it's funny that it's telling me a victim. Obviously, I believe this woman was an adult when she joined the group, so I don't know why she's a victim. It's telling me that she's not his only victim. The Three of Cups. There's also drugs, alcohol that's involved here. It's telling me drugs, alcohol, and lust. And the Queen of Cups. It's telling me that this woman was desperate for love, desperate for affection, intimacy. That this guy, he's some sort of player. What else can we see about this player energy? Why is she like a victim? Why is the energy telling me she's a victim? Can that be shown to us? Why is this woman a victim? This woman is a victim because it's a burden. This is so beautiful. It's giving me a deep energy here. And I'll tell you why. Like, it's like the 10 of Wands represent a challenge, right? A burden. This sideway energy, it's telling me you don't know what it's like when you're in a working environment. Like, obviously, maybe some of you people do, but it's just telling me, right, I don't know what it's like. But it's telling me, like it's difficult. Like, you don't know what it's like where you have to perform. You're basically living with your boss. Your boss is around you. Not just that, your boss, and energy is telling me it's true, your boss is making passes at you. Your boss is having sex with you in weird situations. You're trying not to be caught. It's telling me your beliefs are conflicted. Like, it's conflicting with your beliefs about right and wrong. Not just that, you feel like a liar. You have to interact with his daughters, and his wife. It's telling me a lot of shame, a lot of disgrace. Not just that, she received a lot of bad energy even before things was exposed. Because it's like they knew what was going on. They felt it, even if it wasn't confirmed yet. It's telling me they felt that things was off. What else can we see? That these women, the Beyonce and her mother, they're powerful women, very connected spiritually. It's telling me they even threw spiritual attacks her way. The awakening, but at the same time, they had some sort of compassion. I don't know what their spiritual beliefs are, but I don't know why it's telling me my heavenly mother, heavenly goddess, was just like, this isn't Michelle's fault. They had some sort of awakening. They don't blame her. Two of Cups, they had some sort of affection. It's telling me they had some sort of affection because they knew that Beyonce's father is a predator. That this isn't his first victim again. That, yeah, they were attacking this woman, but they knew that, I don't know, it's just saying that this man, he's smooth with his words, that he's really handsy. He likes to touch a lot. He just does too much. Let me ask directly, is this why Beyonce fired him? What can I see? Is this why Beyonce fired him? Ooh, this is deep, guys. This is so fucking deep. The Four of Pentacles relating to stability is telling me that she wanted to move on from her father. She doesn't like doing business with her father. What else can I see? The Lovers. At the same time, she loves her father, though. The Nine of Cups. At the same time, Beyonce, she's in her own shit, guys. Beyonce is no saint. It's telling me she's involved in all sorts of rituals, all sorts of shit, even with Jay-Z. The energy is telling me it's true, that she can't even be a hypocrite because of what's going on in her own fucking marriage and shit. What I'm seeing, though, is a woman that just wanted to move on, a woman that wanted stability in her life. At the same time, she loves her father, and with the Nine of Cups, she wasn't really tripping like that. It's telling me this energy, it's like, this isn't anything new to Beyonce. That's just what I was getting. Like, this isn't anything new. Will this information be coming out, like, officially? What can we see? Will this information be coming out officially? The Fool, a new chapter, a new beginning. There's gossip. Page of Swords, gossip. The Queen of Wands is telling me the women have the power here, not him. So, and the Page of Wands. So we have the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. It's telling me, it's like at the surface. That's just what I'm getting. That this is at the surface. It's telling me the women have the power here. If the women want to come out with either, I guess, writing books or the stories, they can. It's nothing holding them back except love. The Ace of Cups, love. It's telling me love. They love this man. And let me just say, like, it don't make sense to me, right? But this is family dynamics. When you love someone, you know, you ain't going to always put the beans out. You ain't going to always expose, like, let's say, like your uncle was doing the dirty with the cousins or so. Like, it just is what it is. This is family dynamics. This is what it is. This happens in real life. So I say that for what it's worth. The Two Swords, though, conflicted. It's telling me that these people are just going to stay conflicted. At the same time, there's a lot of gossip because people know. People definitely know. People speak. Whether people on the team, the family, whatever. But it's telling me it's up to the women. The Queen of Wands, it's like, what do they desire? Because the Queen of Wands can represent what you attract, what you desire. It's like, what do they desire? At the same time, they're looking at the Page of Wands. This man don't have any power anymore. This man is extremely weak. It's telling me that they just took all their power. This man has been reduced to just being a page. So it's kind of just like they have their protection with their shield. They have their power and authority with the wand. So it's kind of like he's a father only in name. No one's coming to him for any sort of, I don't know, it's telling me support, guidance. Like, they just don't fuck with him like that. They just love him because it's, you know, that's someone's ex-husband, husband, whatever. And, you know, it's a father. This is just love. But it's telling me what's simmering is they're just going to be conflicted. Their emotions are going to be all over the place. See all this water here and the mountains in the background? It's telling me it's challenges, not just the moon, keeping things hidden. It's telling me that these are just people that's going to be conflicted at some sort of conflict. I feel like I asked all the interesting questions I could have asked. I'm going to leave this here for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I feel like this was a very intuitive, deep reading. Take care, people.